Dear students, welcome back. Today we will study the structure of stomata and the process of their opening and closing. Stomata are the tiny pores present on the surface of the leaves. In dicot leaves, they are present on the lower surface only, while in monocot leaves, they are present on both the surfaces, that is upper and lower surfaces of the leaf. Each stomata is guarded by two guard cells. Now, this is the structure of stomata. In dicot leaves, stomata are guarded by two guard cells which are kidney shaped or bean shaped. Their inner walls are thicker and outer walls are thinner. They have chloroplast and a nucleus. These are surrounded by large epidermal cells which are also called subsidiary cells. These epidermal cells or subsidiary cells do not have chloroplast. Now we'll discuss opening and closing of stomata. During the day, the guard cells have chlorophyll, so food is produced in them by the process of photosynthesis, as a result of which concentration of the cytoplasm of guard cells becomes more than the surrounding subsidiary or epidermal cells. Due to this, endosmosis takes place and guard cells become turgid or they swell up. Their inner walls are thicker, so they are pulled apart, and it results in opening of stomata during the day. At night, food is not produced because photosynthesis is not taking place, and whatever food was produced during the day moves out of the guard cells to the surrounding cells. Water also moves out of the guard cells. Cells become flaccid and their inner walls come together, causing closing of stomata. In this way, stomata help in exchange of gases during photosynthesis and transpiration. That's all for this session, students. In the next session, we'll study the starch test and the experiments based on photosynthesis.